Any audio now? Or is the microphone now double audio? Okay, great. So this setup is kind of makeshift, as in the capture card is not really name brand, and it does malfunction with this camera for some reason. Anyway, I thought I'd start with the first snack I teased on YouTube, which is this one. Yeah, it's slow to respond. This is Kalev's new chocolate for this one of 3 new chocolates for this winter snack thing, and this is white chocolate with lemon and puffed rice. Looks kind of like this. It tastes pretty good actually. I didn't expect this. Of course, lemon tastes good with anything. But yeah, for a white chocolate, it's not too bad. White chocolate can actually be quite greasy. Is the fucking capture card not working again? Unfortunate. I should not have done this so quickly. Okay. In general, I would recommend this if you like white chocolate. It's pretty good. And okay, yeah, I guess the next snack is this one. The reason why this is in this sort of a paper bag kind of thing is that this can also be bought separately. But this year, this is the one candy that you cannot like buy on its own. It's assembled into various Christmas assortment packages and stuff. But what this is that it is this sort of bar candy. I don't know what this is called in English still after all these years, but they are with like candy pieces or something like that, or just like sugar. I don't know, but it looks like this. And I have a pretty good idea that these candy pieces, as they call it, are the same kind that are the pieces that are also found in this chocolate, and as such they are raspberry flavored. Anyway, one of these looks like this. And it tastes nothing like raspberry. It's actually kind of a step down from last year's bar thing that they made, which had this sort of popping sugar in it. It was actually rather enjoyable, but this is just eh. Since I've already mentioned it, the next snack might as well be the same chocolate. This is milk chocolate with raspberry flavored candies in it, or again, this sort of colored sugar thing. Also, their Christmas line is split into usually into 3 themes. One of them is like this sort of very red and white design. Then there is this Disney knockoff bullshit, and then there is a very modern design. We'll be having one of those as well later on. But for now, this one. This is actually an okay milk chocolate, but there is no raspberry taste. Like, why bother if you can't make it taste like raspberry? Hopefully this is the end of the bad snacks. As the next snack, I have the third and last chocolate bar for this season. This is in Estonian it's astelpoju marmalade filling, but in English it's probably something like sea buckthorn or something like that. Sea buckthorn is a pretty tasty berry on its own if you ever tasted it, and pretty big in Nordic countries in general. The full descriptor for this would be dark chocolate filled with sea buckthorn marmalade or something like that. Okay. So far this year, this has been the best one. It even might dethrone the Lincolnberry one that we saw years ago. The Lincolnberry one has actually come back a couple times, but not this year. Though this is a pretty good substitute. Yes, if you ever wish to snack on something that's sea buckthorn, I would recommend this chocolate bar. I mean, that is if you're willing to break the corona restrictions and come to Estonia and spread some more corona. So before we move on, another candy which can be bought on its own. This actually is not for distribution in different assortment boxes, but has its own box. But because I just couldn't find any anymore, I just have to get this without the box. But what this is it's a truffle. Cherry and brandy, I think. Not sure. One of them looks like this. I only taste the booze here. Again, every this sort of everything that they've tried to do, except for the sea buckthorn one, has kind of failed this year. That's mostly because they include this like tiny bits of flavored sugar things instead of the actual fruit. I don't understand why. It's kind of underwhelming. But yes, if you want something that tastes like booze, this would be it. Not for me personally. As the next snack, we have yet more marmalade products. Kalev has put out quite a number of them this year. Usually they only do like 1 or 2. And this is cranberry marmalade sticks in chocolate. One of them looks like this. They started doing these stick type of marmalade things a couple of years ago. I may have even reviewed the first one, which was like Tina, but in stick form. But this is rather... Yeah, this should be good. It's cranberry and it's Christmas time. What can go wrong? All right. I forgot that Kalev has this like rather sugary tasting marmalade type of thing going on. This tastes exactly like the candy that is called Lily. If you ever see it, it's basically the same thing. But as it stands, it's pretty decent. But if I had to choose one marmalade thing, I would just go for the sea buckthorn chocolate. As the next snack, we have again something new and marmalade. I told the Kalev has been making these a lot this year. These are orange balls in dark chocolate. A pair looks like this. These are actually pretty good. Although the actual orange flavor is not as orange as I would expect it to be, it is still pretty good. It even gives a run for its money on Chef's salty chocolate balls. So these were all the prepackaged like candies and marmalades and chocolates and stuff. But we have 2 boxes as well. The first one being this Christmas assortment. Ignore this label here, I've actually eaten these and there's nothing wrong with them. And again, Kalev has been making a lot of marmalade stuff this year. Lingonberry filling and mulled wine filling. It's actually non-alcoholic. And Christmas liqueur. Okay, this is where having no nails is downside. Aha, they're already messed up. So yeah, this is the lingonberry, Christmas liqueur and mulled wine. This one's pretty good. Kind of cinnamony. Yeah, pretty good. I would recommend this. That's a third of a recommendation, by the way. This is the second one, Christmas liqueur. By the way, what all these liqueur ones usually have inside is just condensed milk mixed with some appropriate filling taste. In this case, some Christmas liqueur. That one is not so good. Still pretty cinnamony and Christmassy. So if I had to choose between the two, I would like the mulled wine one more. And last but not the least, the reason why this box was also like declared non-standardous is because they squeeze a little bit of chili out here. Might be hard to see, but yes, this is why they considered them to be non-standardous. Which they're right. European laws regulate acquired this. It's just, yeah. As for the taste, this is the star of this box. It's the best tasting one, by far, because it's lingonberry, and lingonberry is always tasty. So yeah, if you happen to come across this box in its standardized form, yes, get it. It's pretty good. On a side note, when I went to buy these, I noticed that on the shelf there were far more of these quote-unquote broken ones than there were proper ones. So I guess they messed up quite a lot of these this year. And that's the very last snack of this quick little stream. We have this one. This is yet another one of those very boozy ones I am expecting. This is some sort of liqueur candy with gin and dark chocolate. On the back, however, it says it is Kadaka Maria gin. Or as it says in English, just liqueur candies. I don't know why they don't translate Kadaka Maria because... oh, juniper berries. I think that's what it's called in English. Weird. Usually these wrappers have collab written on them. But one of them tastes like, look like this. I cannot show you the inside because it's, yeah, actual liquor. It also tastes unusually sugary. Like the inside was... Oh wait. I guess there is a layer of sugar on the inside. I really don't know a lot about these sort of liqueur-filled candies, but this tasted like nothing. And, well, nothing and a bit of sugar. I would not recommend these at all. Anyway, these were the snacks. What are your thoughts, if any? Then I suppose on that rather disappointing note, this Snack Time Christmas special ends. Thank you for watching and have a happy holidays.